From one slap that shook the household to a wedding that exploded into chaos and a kiss that changed everything. This is the story of Manda, the desperate housemaid who was helped by her madam to become something in future. But rather, she chose to make sure the chief falls at her feet. Will the chief finally fall, or will destiny punish her? Well, sit down with your popcorn and enjoy this movie. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Thank you. Chimamanda was born with beauty that insulted her reality. She was painfully slim, hauntingly attractive, with a figure that made strangers stare and whisper. With this girl shape, even kings can fall. Yet she lived in a mud house where her mother was coughing out blood at night, her brothers fighting over leftover garri. Life mocked her appearance, and so she vowed with clenched fists, "I will never die poor." One day, at a bus park, destiny opened a door. A wealthy businesswoman, Madam Chinwe, watched Chimamanda break up a violent fight between touts. The woman saw courage and beauty and decided, "This one can work for me." And so, Manda entered a paradise she had only imagined. Marbled floors, perfumes in the air, cars parked like livestock, and Chief Ezenwa, wealthy, handsome, and powerful. She slept in the servants' quarters, but her mind lived in the master's bedroom. Soon, admiration turned to envy. She watched Madam Chinwe travel abroad, collect expensive gifts, wear lace people admired. Manda burned inside. Why her? Why not me? Whenever Madam traveled to China for business, Manda transformed. Tight wrapper, red lipstick, hips swinging boldly. "Chief, good evening, sir," she would pour. Chief ignored her kindly. That rejection stung worse than hunger. One afternoon, she got bold. Chief stepped out wrapped in a towel. She accidentally spilled water on him, rushed to wipe his chest. He stepped away sharply. "Respect yourself." She ran to the kitchen and cried, "I will force destiny." That night, she called a friend. "Do you know anyone that does love charm?" Her friend whispered, "It is dangerous." Manda replied, "Dangerous things favor desperate people." And so she went to a shrine. Thunder shook the walls. The priest's eyes glowed red. "You want another woman's husband?" he said. Manda nodded. He won. 3 drops bring love. 10 drops bring madness. She smirked. "Give me madness. Let him worship me." The priest hesitated, but prepared the portion. "This cannot be undone." She didn't care. When Madame traveled again, Manda cooked for Chief and mixed the charm. That night, Chief knocked on the door. "You are too beautiful to be a house girl," he whispered. Victory. Their secret affair began. Manda became reckless. She stole Madame's perfumes, wore her clothes, lay on her bed when she traveled. One day, Madame returned unexpectedly and found her lying on the matrimonial bed in her nightwear. Madame slapped her hard. Manda fell, crying dramatically. Chief rushed in and yelled at his wife, "Why are you beating her? Are you mad?" Madame fainted. Neighbors started talking. Chief showered Manda with gifts, phones, wigs, jewelries, while forgetting his wife completely. Manda ordered workers around like a queen. Madame cried to family. They blamed her. "Maybe you are not satisfying your husband." She fell into desperation. Manda smiled in secret, whispering, "Poverty, I will disgrace you." But the charm turned on her. Chief became obsessed, abandoning businesses, stalking her to the market, kneeling publicly just to see her smile. People cursed Manda. "You destroy this home. You will not end well." Madame ran from church to church. Pastor shouted, "A strange woman is attacking your home." Chief's mother visited Manda, pleading, "Young girl, stop this before God punishes you." Manda slammed the door in her face. At a big wedding ceremony, Chief arrived with Manda at his side, pushing his wife aside like a stranger. Madame broke down in tears. Guests gasped in disgust. A drink was thrown at Manda. Fights erupted. Chairs flew, children screamed, Chief beat a man's hand. The video spread online. Chief Ezenwa got mad for Housemaid. It was captioned, Shame engulfed the family. Madam then fought back spiritually. She carried Manda's underwear and soil from her footsteps to a prayer mountain. Prayer warriors roared, Whoever took your husband, fire! Night became war. Manda saw shadows. Voices mocked her in sleep. Chief screamed her name at 2 a.m., choking with obsession. But Manda was tired. The charm was choking her too. She ran back to the priest. Help me remove it. He shook his head. I warned you. You misused it. Love turned to madness. Thunder cracked the shrine roof. He whispered, The spirits wants payment. Your womb, your peace, your beauty. Manda collapsed. Soon, Chief collapsed in his bedroom, foaming at the mouth. Doctors muttered, This is a spiritual thing. Madam wept. God restore my home. Pastor surrounded Chief as he convulsed. Dark smoke poured out from his nostrils. He woke confused. Where is my wife? What am I doing here? He saw Manda and recoiled. You used something on me? Get out! Gas dragged her away as she screamed, Chief, I love you! He spat, You will never know love again. Manda stumbled into the street barefoot. Her perfume like aura now smelled of shame. People hissed, Home destroyer! Husband thief. Her hips shrunk. Her glowing skin dulled. Her beauty evaporated like smoke. She moved to Owerri to start afresh. But curses don't relocate. Men felt sick or terrified around her. Market women whispered. Bad luck walks beside her. She lived alone, talking to herself, arguing, laughing, crying at invisible voices. Sometimes she walked barefoot in the street, answering voices only she could hear. People said, Something is wrong with that girl. She saw a handsome man once, kind and smiling. She approached him. He touched her and shivered violently. I don't know what it is, but being near you feels dangerous, he said before running away. She stared at her cursed hand and wept. The reverse priest warning tortured her. Love stolen is love cursed. Depression consumed her. One day, neighbors heard her screaming and forced her door open. They found her on the floor, talking to a shoe like it was a person. Her eyes were vacant, not blind, but empty as though her destiny had left. Her final whisper before they shut her door was, I only wanted to be loved. No one replied because no one cared. Her beauty was gone, her womb sealed, her mind shattered, her soul exhausted. She had gained a man through force and lost her life, her peace and her future as repayment. And so this story ends with a warning. Never force what God didn't give you. You may gain it today, but lose everything that matters tomorrow. Desperation is a knife. If you cut others with it, you bleed first.